Hey guys, have you ever wondered what the real difference is between an analyst, a data scientist, and a data engineer? These three roles often get mixed up, but they have very different responsibilities. In this video, I will break it down for you in simple terms. Let's start with the analyst part. Analysts focus on exploring historical data to find the patterns and the trends. They clean, organize, and visualize the data to answer the questions like what happened and why did it happen. Their daily work includes preparing the reports, building the dashboards that help the business leaders to make the decisions. They often use tools like Excel, SQL, Power BI, and Tableau. For example, if sales dropped last quarter, the data analyst will investigate the data and explain which product lines underperformed and in which areas. Next, the data scientist. Unlike analysts, data scientists don't just report the past, they use stats, programming, and machine learning to predict the future. They answer questions like what will happen next and how can we improve it. Their responsibilities include designing the experiments, training the machine learning or the AI models, and finding deeper insights in the data. They use tools like Python, R, Jupyter, TensorFlow, and scikit-learn. For example, instead of only reporting last quarter sales, a data scientist will predict the future sales and even advise strategies like adjusting the price or targeting the specific customers. And now, the data engineers. If analysts and scientists are the users of the data, engineers are the builders of the entire data ecosystem. Data engineers design and maintain the data pipelines, databases, and the cloud systems to ensure clean, reliable, and scalable data is always available. They answer the questions like how do we collect the data and how do we store and process it efficiently. Their tools include SQL, Spark, Hadoop, Kafka, and cloud platforms like AWS, Azure, and so on. For example, if a company collects millions of the transactions daily, the data engineers makes sure this data flows smoothly into a database so that it should be ready for the scientist and the analyst. Now, let's compare. The data analyst always answers what happened. The data scientist answers what will happen. And the data engineer ensures the data is collected, stored, and managed properly. Together, these three roles form the backbone of any modern data driven company. So, which path is right for you? If you love working with the reports, charts, and helping the business to understand the past, then data analyst might be your path. If you enjoy coding, stats, and solving the future problems, data scientist could be a great fit. And if you like building the systems, coding at scale, working with the big data, then data engineer might be your ideal role. So, if I want to sum it up, data analyst turns raw data into insights. Data scientist turns insight into the predictions. And the data engineers make sure the whole data systems run smoothly. Together, they power the future of the data driven companies. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content on the data carriers. And tell me in the comments which role excites you the most. Thank you.